This is the best thing for bulimia recovery and for weight loss. And this is what we like to do every day for the rest of our life. We were off this for a minute, but we've been doing this for years. We did this for about 3 years straight, only organic beef burgers, that's it. And then, we started in New York. Well, first they got rid of the beef we were eating, and then so we had to eat some fish and stuff, and then we did wild fish, and then we started experimenting by eating other things. Like Jared started because he was craving he wanted to try some New York things, so he started with eating just like a piece of pizza and stuff, and then it turned into just like some of the worst food. So we ate so much junk food. So he gained like 50 pounds. So now we are back, and I did bulimia to compensate. So he got really fat. I got really skinny. Okay, so we're gonna put I like this organic ginger. I just sprinkle this on here. We're back now to our good, healthy diet. And this is organic thyme, another one I like. No more bulimia, no more junk food. Man, we just did a weed edible though. We weren't even allowing ourselves when we were doing the organic beef to even do like any like gummies or anything because we're like, oh, they have a little bit of sugar. So now we're like, you know what? We were a little bit too extreme. Even though like you shouldn't do those if it's a weed thing, we decided, all right, well we'll do a little piece of a gummy, and now we're really enjoying ourselves. So that was nice. And it wasn't that much sugar, but we really try to avoid any sugars. Okay, I'm gonna put this on for 14 minutes, and then we just close that, and that's ready to go. And then over here, I could put some eggs over here.
Can you cook eggs in the Ninja Foodi?
Yes, sure can. Sure can.
Can you handle this while I go downstairs and smoke this over here, or should I stay up? Can you handle?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You got that for now?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. No. So I'm gonna do some eggs over here. I'll show you. So we have we normally, we like to just do the organic beef, but once in a while we'll do some of the eggs here. But ultimately our main diet, we just do the organic beef. That's what we did for years. But if you're coming off of some of the other stuff, so there's a little bit of organic eggs. The reason why I don't like the organic eggs is because they feed the chickens a vegetarian diet, which is pretty much grains and corn, and we don't like grains and corn, whereas the beef is grass-fed. So if they had grass-fed chickens, then I wouldn't have a problem with chickens at all. So I'm going to make sure I have some eggs here. I'm not going to do that. Do you want onions with them today, Richard?
Huh?
Do you want onions with yours today?
Yeah. I'll be back.
Alright, so we got...
I'm very strong.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to do like 6 eggs here. Yeah, it seems like a lot of eggs, but if this is all you're having, it's just beef and eggs, it's not bad. We're getting stuck in here. I got like frozen. These little fridges at these hotels. We're staying in a hotel. This is the best hotel yet. I'm so happy here. So nice. So, but the little fridges sometimes like freeze the eggs. Can't remember if he said yes to onions or not. But we're gonna give him some organic onions, but I can't remember what he said. Oh, you get some onions here. So I just put those eggs in the bowl because they're easier than to pour into the Ninja. Like I'm not gonna make them into scramble. Sometimes I make them into scramble. I'm gonna leave them just as they are, and then when I pour them in the Ninja, they won't break as easily as if you try to do it ahead of time. So I just put them in a bowl like this, and they're all just gonna be like the little yolks. And then we're gonna pour that later into the Ninja. Okay, and then this is just an organic onion. We're gonna cut some pieces of that, put in the eggs. This is all, we got all this from Whole Foods. Whole Foods has the best beef, eggs, and veggies. I mean, everything there is the best organics that you can get, at least that I've found in Manhattan. Manhattan is actually not the best for organics, which is crazy. I thought they would have a good organics here. People here don't seem to care about organics. So, I don't know. So I'm cutting some slices here of this onion. Show you a little bit of that. I just cut it like off the things and then I just cut it up into smaller pieces here. I do a nice healthy portion of onions here. Put that in his eggs. It's gonna be very oniony. So you'll enjoy that. Richard likes that. Richard likes a lot of onions. If we are doing onions. Now, this is another thing we don't do very often. He just wanted a little today. So we do it occasionally. But when we used to do this diet, we only did organic beef. That was it. Just organic beef. So just what was in there now. But the other variations we allow once in a while is a little bit of organic garlic, a little bit of organic, I'll do a little bit of garlic for him too. A little bit of organic garlic, a little bit of organic onions, and a little bit of organic eggs, but only once in a while. So today, that's what I'm saying, we're doing the organic beef diet, but we're allowing a little bit of onions, and a little bit of eggs, a little bit of garlic today with the organic beef. My trash bag is falling off the trash can there. Okay, so no more bulimia this week. We're doing the healthy diet that we used to do. The bulimia now is over. So if you guys have been watching, I don't know, these bulimia vlogs, we're back to the eating healthy here. So this is how you can avoid bulimia, is by eating these foods. Now, for me, it's still tough for me if I want to eat like the eggs, so I tend to just stick with the beef. So I'm just going to do the eggs for Richard, because otherwise I'll still want to be bulimic, because the beef is the one thing that you don't want to do. So I just put these whole pieces in the thing, as you guys will see in a minute. That's how Richard likes it, and then you literally just cook the garlic in the Ninja in their little shells. He loves it like that. I just cook all of them for him. Like a whole clove here. I don't do the garlic. Makes my breath smell too bad. And I don't like it. I like to stick with the beef. I used to do a ton of garlic, but it just really makes your breath smell very bad if you're not careful. And that's not good for my job. Okay, so I'm going to put these onions in with the eggs over here. We're going to later put that in the Ninja after the burgers are done. So our burgers are cooking over here. Burgers are cooking over here in the Ninja. And we're putting these onions in here. Onions are going to go in the eggs here. That'll go in the Ninja after the burgers. And that's going to be lunch or dinner. We have like dinner time down here. So we got these, we did a little weed gummy today. Oh, that was wonderful. We went up to the smoke shop and got some. You know, they don't have the dispensaries really yet here that are for recreational, but if you go to a lot of smoke shops, the guys that kind of sell weed on the side here, you just ask them, hey, you got any weed? And they kind of got it behind the counter. Everybody's kind of selling weed these days. Eventually the smoke shops will be able to sell weed legally, because weed is legal in New York City, but there just isn't any dispensaries that sell for recreational. There's medical dispensaries here, but that's what's coming soon, really, really soon. So we're just waiting over here for the Ninja is cooking our organic beef burgers, and then we got the organic eggs over here and the organic garlic, which will go in next. I do the eggs for 7 minutes in the Ninja Foodi, The burgers you have to do 14 minutes. So you can cook your meal pretty quick. But if you're used to like some, really there isn't anything that's quicker than that. Because even if like let's say you went to fast food, but you had to wait in the line, in the drive-through or in the line in the store, and then they have to cook it. Or even if you get like Uber Eats, those things take like 20, 30, 40 minutes. So really this you can make quicker than any other way to really get food. Even if you go downstairs and get pizza, they'll pop it
So
in
they stopped me when I was going up the stairs.
Why?
They're like, who are you? Like, they're going up the stairs. I guess they thought I was some transient bum trying to sneak in.
Awesome, but now they know who you are.
Well, I went down there, I was like, what are you talking about, man?
Here, so you can take this.
Oh, it's all good.
No, we talked to them because but that's so funny because, they don't expect you to take the stairs. Oh, you know what I found?
I had to go back.
You know what happened earlier when I went to the stairs?
What happened?
The maid was just sitting on the stairs, just literally like doing nothing. Like she was like hiding out because there's no cameras back there. But I totally caught her because she was like literally doing nothing. She was like sitting at like on her phone and thought no one would see her. And like it was like seemed like taken back when I went out the stairs. We've been taking the stairs in the hotel that we're at because we're on the 5th floor, so that's not that
You told me
many
to take the
stairs.
stairs and then they got in trouble.
You didn't get in trouble. They just asked who you were.
And I had to go all the way back downstairs.
No, you did not.
I was on the 2nd floor.
You had to go back down,
Well,
or did they just ask what
I
room?
did. I said, what are you talking about, man? I just saw you. I walked out the door.
You
They're like,
didn't just
oh,
tell.
we didn't recognize you because you had a mask on your hat.
Why didn't you just tell them what room you were in?
Well, that's what I did.
Okay, so you didn't have to go back down, right?
Well, I did, but he came all the way up to you, like, what room are you in? 502. He didn't ask my name though, so I'm like, okay. What you gonna do? Just check if someone's in 502?
Yeah.
Oh. So anyways, I'm stoned.
Well, that was silly. But take the stairs anyways. Now they won't do that again to you. Now that they know.
I told them, I said, I didn't take the stairs from exercise.
And what they
And
say?
then they all laughed. I said, I got really the calories off.
See, so that's good. Yeah, we've been taking the stairs for exercise because we're on the 5th floor, and that's not that many stairs. So like sometimes we're on higher floors because we've been living in hotels. Sometimes you're like on the. We've been up to what's the highest floor we've been on?
30-something and the rest down.
30-something, yeah. That one, we were on the 30-something floor of a hotel that only had one working elevator for the longest time. That was their only elevator, was for like service elevator and for the guests was like one working one. They only normally have two, but then one was broken.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We stopped staying there because even when they had the two, you wait forever for elevators. Then they went down to one. So sometimes you would wait for like 30 minutes for an elevator. But we're like, man, we don't want to walk fucking 30-something flights. So that was like, man. So it's actually kind of cool, even though we like to be higher up. Every once in a while, if you're down lower, you're like, hey, well, let's just take the stairs for good exercise. So whenever we're like, when we've been on like the 4th floor, definitely the 2nd floor, definitely on the 2nd floor, we always took the stairs. We never take an elevator if we're on the 2nd floor. That's ridiculous. When we stay if they ever put us on the 2nd floor of a hotel, we always take the stairs. But this time we're on the 5th, so we've been taking the stairs. Apparently they're not used to that. So Richard got stopped in the stairwell because they thought that he wasn't supposed to be here or something. Well, we kind of look bummed.
I need new clothes.
Yeah, we need new clothes. We have not been able to. New York's been crazy, so we have not been able to like get new clothes since we've been here. We've had to sell things, not buy things. Like everything that we came with, like we had to sell. We thought we'd be buying things in New York. No, we had to get rid of things that we had. But it's so, and we make a lot of money here. It's just we just can't retain it. Well, maybe you can if we were staying in hotels. But we've been having to stay in hotels, and the hotels are just insane. So we're trying to get a better situation. We got to get a car, and then we can stay further away. But we've been staying in hotels in Manhattan. So if we got a car, we could stay in like Jersey City or Queens or something, anywhere in Long Island.
I stay in New York
Way
City.
cheaper. Or even like the Bronx. I like the Bronx. I like the Bronx. Yeah, originally like the Bronx, but I really like the Bronx. I'd stay in the Bronx and then drive into Manhattan. I don't really like staying in Manhattan because, one thing, everybody's really uppity, but also like it's just constant like, the energy's great, but it gets exhausting because it's just kind of like, you never get like a moment of like where you just feel like like in the desert where we were in Vegas, like you go outside and there's just kind of like you feel like this quietness sometimes, and it's like and a sereneness about it, and like you can breathe. You never feel that in the city. It's just constant people. And it's not even that busy right now. It's not like that. There's just noises. There's just things you don't really see the sky ever because all the buildings block everything. Like you get to see like the sun comes in, but you don't see things like the moon and the sun very often because they'll be blocked by a building. And like you rarely see the moon. You rarely see the moon. You pretty much only see the moon when you're like crossing a bridge. You never see the moon. It's always blocked by another building. Unless you're like at the highest level of the building. That's the only way you really see the moon. Okay, my burgers are almost done here. So you really miss those things like when we were living in the desert. We used to, okay, so here my burgers are going to be done over here. So I'm gonna get this going because I'm going to put in another batch. So I just started, like even though it was like about to end, I started again because it has to heat up. I'm going to take these, so I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see. So here, it's not going to tilt down no more than that. But, yeah, but here, here's the burgers, and then I take them out of here because I put the foil. So one thing, it keeps my thing clean, but also it makes it easy to just pull them on out. And I close this because I'm gonna let that warm up now for my eggs. And then I come over here and put these in the bowls here.
Burgers? What kind of burger? I need my goggles for that. What kind of burgers is that?
These are organic beef burgers, just organic beef. So then I'm gonna put some for me. I always like the little guys. I like the little ones that are like a little more burnt. Richard, I don't like those ones. So I'm gonna put them in they're pretty hot. So then I get a little spoon. Okay, so I'm gonna take like four of these little guys here. Let's see.
I'm gonna help. Oh.
Wait, this is the one for you. Okay. And then these are gonna be for Richard over here. We do like this, and then I put. Okay, watch this. Then I put these extra ones over here, like this, for later, for Richard, or sometimes I'll take like one more. But watch this. We used to always like drain out the oil, but now we realize because this is really all we eat that not back because this is already 93.7. So what I do then is I put this back and I call this my au jus sauce. Back on here, and we're gonna kind of dip the burgers in there, and I put that on both of that, and then you eat out of your bowl. But then these are the extra burgers for later. Then I'll throw out one piece of foil and save the other one for the next round, so you can conserve on foil there too. And then I'll use these. And then so these two are for Richard. Here we can put them over here with this nice little table here for a second. Oh, it has Richard all his stuff when it came down. But over here, show him Richard show him over here. So here's, and then I've been doing this. This has been my new thing. I take the organic ginger and I sprinkle it on top, which makes like just super nice little ginger zest at the end. These are just organic beef burgers. They're 93.7 beef from Whole Foods. So I sprinkle a little bit of that organic ginger as a little zest at the end. Oh, and then he's gonna come over here to film me to show me putting the eggs over here. So yeah, just take it off the tripod to show the eggs here. So come on over here. We're gonna add these eggs now into here.
So I didn't know you could do this.
Right. Okay. Here. Come on, I'm gonna show. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. Here. Should we just see if you okay. So that this will catch the eggs. So I'm creating like a little bowl, and then we're gonna put the eggs in here. So this was just eggs that I didn't like. I'll make them in a scramble. I just put the onions in it. Organic eggs and organic onions. And now I'm going to put all of my favorite spices on top of the eggs as well. The organic ginger. This is my new thing, this organic ginger. I never used this before. I just got it, a couple weeks ago. And I really like it. I always used to use organic thyme. I love these. These are the best. Simply Organic are the best seasonings. And then some organic rosemary. The reason why I picked these particular seasonings is there's no sugar in them. So you got to be careful with some of the seasonings. Like if you're picking any of the ones that say, they're made for a certain thing, it generally adds sugar in organic oregano. Like, so make sure your seasonings have any added sugar. These ones are just the spices in the ingredient. I'll show you. Like the ingredients right here say just the organic oregano. You don't want it to ever say like azucar or something like that. Sugar. Cane sugar. Someone say cane sugar. Okay, so then we're going to do 7 minutes on this. And we start And then that's what we're gonna do with the eggs. And here's oh shoot, wait, hold on. One more thing. We're gonna put the garlic in here. I forgot about the garlic. Hopefully 7 minutes is gonna be long enough for the garlic. We got this garlic first here. We're gonna put it on the sides of the eggs so it doesn't disturb our eggs here. I hope that's gonna be long enough. I guess we can take out the eggs if the garlic's not done and leave those in a little longer. I forgot. We're gonna do garlic today. So there we go. And that's gonna be done in 7 minutes, but I don't know. We'll probably have to show you guys that later because I don't think we're gonna leave this on because
Thanks,
later
guys.
we'll show you the eggs or we'll just check our vlogs we post what the eggs look like.
Yeah, we'll
later.
post the eggs later on a blog.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out our other channel, the Weight Loss Force.
The weight loss force. Yeah.
The Weight Loss Force is on YouTube. That's a new channel starting, and then also this channel, DidIReach.com. Thanks for watching,
Thank you guys.
and please subscribe. Have a great day. Oh, and also be sure to eat healthy today.
Yeah. You feel a lot better.
You feel a lot better. Trust me.